Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Welcome back to the Regulars. My name is Brian. I'm joined here with my buddy, Dr. D.
Yo.
Jimmy, and Handsome James.
Ooh, I like the
Sweet
handsome part.
baby James.
Yeah, I think I might start calling you Handsome James from now on. Just 'cause,
I could stick with
He's
that.
pretty good looking.
I mean, we're already lying to people anyway, so why not just have one more lie?
It's just easier to boost up the confidence in Corona because it's not like I'm hanging out with anybody anyways.
That's right. Yeah, we are not next to each other.
Yeah.
That's a lie. We are sitting right next to each other in our
We got
studio.
social distance.
Yeah, we're socially distancing. It's not like we're talking out of the same microphone like a bunch of plebeians. You know?
Yeah, I mean, this is a real podcast, guys. I mean, we're not a bunch of peasants here.
Yeah, we don't do peasant shit, okay?
We're all gainfully employed, and
One of us.
One of us is gainfully employed.
Yeah,
Oh wait,
one of us.
wait, what?
Yeah.
Did something happen?
I think the coronavirus happened.
Oh,
You know, I've been watching a lot of Telemundo, and it's just so funny when I hear them.
why are you
Say-
watching Telemundo?
Are you that bored? You're watching Telemundo?
Are they playing soccer?
You know, I just wanted to have a challenge, guys.
football?
I wanted to challenge myself.
I feel like Telemundo.
Learn a new language. Okay, so all I hear is coronavirus
Coronavirus.
and shit about really offensive things about Donald Trump and
Sure.
and something about a wall. I don't know what they're talking about, but
El War?
yeah, exactly. Yeah, all I know is donde está la biblioteca and a bunch of swear words that a bunch of kitchen people have said to me. Well, welcome to the podcast where we talk about everything that you're missing right now, which is
all that
being
stuff.
in bars. You miss being in bars. Right now you can go and order drinks from bars, but you can't stand out in front of the bar because that fascist
keep it moving.
de Blasio will just throw the cuffs on you and put you in a pen.
Let my people drink.
Yeah, let my people drink.
They're alcoholics and I'm willing to feed them.
That's right.
We'll turn water into wine over here.
Yeah.
So you could follow us on Instagram. We don't have a Facebook account, actually.
Because fuck Facebook.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy's weird. He's like an alien. He's like Zuckerberg is like Elon Musk, but without a personality, which is saying a lot. So you can follow us on Instagram, regulars
_pod.
_pod, where we post most of our content. We also have a Twitter account, but
We got to get a little more active on that one, I think.
yeah, now that Trump is taking off the cuffs,
Yeah.
we can put fake news out there if we want.
Yeah.
We're gonna start.
Corona isn't
We're going to
real.
start our own bar-centric propaganda machine. on the
Aliens
Regulars
crashed
pod.
in Area 51.
Yeah, exactly. No,
There's
we're
a
just gonna
secret
start.
society in the middle of the earth.
We're just gonna start naming bars that are open that have actually closed.
Oh, you can't dead name them.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
We can now. Executive order. Bam.
Can't dead name them because, I mean, they're going to go out of business. And then then that'd be dead naming the bar.
Well, they are. A lot of the bars
would be like,
are going out of business, right?
It'd be like calling your place by its old name.
Yeah, we don't need to do that.
You know what I'm talking about, Tom. The old name actually fits better than the regular name.
Because people can't go in. But yeah, so you can actually subscribe to us on YouTube because that's where we're posting a lot of our content too. The Regulars podcast. And we'll be hitting you with a bunch of stuff on that too.
Like and subscribe, as the YouTubers say. Go
Like-
ahead, give us a thumbs up on our videos there, and drop a comment in the comment section. That's what they do, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, that helps.
Right now, I have a
We got to
loud.
learn these algorithms.
You could definitely comment because me and Brian are unemployed. So we love to read whatever you guys got to say.
They'll respond.
Yeah, we'll be there the whole time. I ain't got shit to do.
Honestly, I had a
I'm
guy.
busy.
I had a guy.
Don't text Jimmy. He's busy.
Yeah.
I'm still kind of getting the hang of uploading videos to YouTube, and I shared an hour-long video without any of our dialogue in it. It was just a video of our symbol, and then somebody commented, "Awesome video. tell me what your favorite part was. I'd like us to be friends. And that guy had like 20,000 followers on.
That's a Russian bot, Brian.
He has 20,000 followers on it.
It's all his own fake accounts.
Yeah, I sent him a dick pic, and hopefully, that will be
nice. That's perfect.
Yeah,
that's perfect.
It wasn't my dick because
you slid in the DMs.
Yeah,
because you didn't have a telephoto lens.
Yeah, I just haven't been able to get hard for a long time. That's how I've basically been getting through quarantine. It's like you're some kind of monk now. You're one of those my body.
What did they used to call them in the medieval times? The eunuchs.
Eunuchs.
My body. No, Jimmy, I can get hard. Okay, I get hard.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
You can get a hard like Will Ferrell and Kevin Hart in that movie.
I can get hard. I can get hard right now, but I won't.
I'd
prefer if you didn't.
I'd have to look at James. I'd have to look at James real hard. Or I'd have to just stare at James for a while, and then that'd do it. He's so goddamn handsome, this guy.
Yeah. My penis, James's face, and none of our bodies.
I think I got the quarantine 15 going on. I think I got fat in quarantine.
I started running, but like it's been pretty difficult because I'll like start drinking midday, and I'll have have a couple beers, I'll smoke out on my deck, and then I'll be like, "You fat, disgusting piece of shit, go for a run." And then I'll go for a run, and I'm like,
you're just panting the entire time and spreading
honestly
spreading your germs because you just smoked a cigar before you ran.
Yeah, I nothing would make me happier for I don't know, somebody to call 311 or the cops on me for not wearing a mask, and then just some cop just shooting me. That'd be great.
Save you from the run.
Yeah, to anything, because I can't not run like the distance that I run. Like my dad was lecturing me about like running, and I'm like, Dad, you haven't fucking run in like probably 35 years. The last time you ran
running.
The last time you ran was when you fucking ran to the bread aisle, to grab some fucking loaves.
Gotta get the bread and milk.
Bread. Yeah. During when quarantine started.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love my dad. Obviously, he's good. He's a good guy. I actually told my dad to never listen to this podcast. That's what I said.
I thought you were going to go dark for a second there, Brian, and you turned it around. I must say that was pretty.
I will turn this car around.
Yeah, I thought you went pretty. I thought you were about to take this thing right off the rails, just like before we hit the 10-minute mark.
Well, you guys would know. All you guys do is rails.
Oh wow!
Oh, that's a jab.
That's a low blow.
That was.
Hey. Cheap shot.
I still, whatever. That's what I do.
Cheap shot. You broke my nose.
What am I gonna do now?
I think you guys.
It was fragile to begin with.
Well, this episode.
I'm just kidding, guys. I don't fuck with that.
This episode, we thought we'd start off. We'll really get into it and talk about Karens. Because I feel like
it's topical.
I feel like it's very topical nowadays, because all these Karens that used to come into bars and complain about shit and leave bad reviews, now that bars and restaurants are closed, they have to get that Karen, vitriol.
There's no managers to talk to.
Yeah, there's no managers to talk to, so they have to just fucking.
You know what? We should always make them call customer service that's outsourced to India.
Oh, just give them a fake number?
It can just be a number of somebody in India who deals with these kind of situations. So it's like, you're going to have to call this number, ma'am.
It'd be great.
They just have to deal with
just
tech support in Mumbai.
I would love to. Do you ever see the video of the
we
guy
all know how much fun that is,
who put 2 Chinese takeout delivery services on the same call?
I've seen
hilarious.
If we got a Karen's phone number, the next Karen that comes in, we give her that phone number as customer service, and 2 Karens just go at it.
Oh, that would be great.
Yeah, I think we should
meta.
take that.
I
think we should take it a step further. I think we should get 2 Karens, detain them, and then drag them down to like a bar or restaurant basement, or because we don't have jobs, so we can't afford to put them
Fight
on
club.
and fucking have them fight to the death.
I'd bet on that.
Yeah,
It's like a cockfight, but it's a Karen fight.
oh my
I
God.
love it. That's a great
dude.
idea.
It'd be call it the K-hole.
And they,
Oh yeah.
my God.
Welcome to the Thunderdome, the K-hole.
We need to publish this podcast immediately before somebody steals
We
our
could get that
idea.
sponsored by ESPN 8. They'd run that.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. And then we could write reviews about their fight.
Oh
We
my
could write
God.
Oh, that Brian.
Yo, we
this
could
is-
build them profiles and have people comment on the profiles
Yeah,
of them.
yeah.
You said like a fighter. You get your fighter. You write about like what you think about. It's the Karen.
Well, I'd have to know what she's mad about before the fight.
No, that's the whole. That's the
we
intro.
need to-
You know when
I
they
need
bring.
her origin story.
You know when they bring in the fighter for like MMA and they have like his backstory and his train. That's the Karen. Like her. It opens up with the Yelp review.
Yeah. Welcome to the arena. Karen, she complained about the fact that her steak, which was medium rare, came out medium rare.
And in the other corner, we have Shannon. She wrote in a review because her Target coupon was expired by 17 months, but she still tried to use it. They denied her.
Instead of having a weigh-in where they get on a scale and everybody
No,
feels
yeah,
their weight,
that's the way.
instead they just weigh in. They just review like a cut. We just give them
Oh.
each a cocktail and they just review it negatively, and that's how they just weigh in by giving their opinion.
They stand on a scale and it says how many reviews.
Yeah, it measures their negativity.
Yeah.
I think we just found a great new sport.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be great, guys. We're gonna make $1 million off of this.
Yeah.
Yep.
This podcast is just a fucking money pit.
We only do this for fun. It's the Karen fights. That's what we're in it for.
This is how we're gonna make it big.
Our whole lives have built to this moment to start like a
Karen Fight Club.
like a you Karen C.
You're
Yeah.
Brian. You'd be like the Tyler Durden of that operation. You're already Tyler Durdening this whole situation. You're starting Fight Club.
Listen, I don't want to be basically liable for what happens in this fight club. So if I'm starting it, we're all starting.
I mean, I want 33%, but I want everyone to know it's your idea. Okay.
It's
Yeah.
total bullshit. It's total bullshit. It's not me. We'll just say a Karen started it.
That's kind of a good
that's
cover.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah. It had to be done. I mean, it wasn't our idea. I mean, we seen them.
Yeah, she wanted
We're
to speak to the
opportunists.
manager.
Complain and speak to the manager so
we-
much. We needed to see them fight.
Yeah, we brought her to the basement, and we could actually use bars because obviously they're not using their basements because they're all closed right now. We could just we could just change the locations if we need to, and just like all of a sudden,
Instead of put them in the cage, we'll put them in the walk-in.
yeah, that's
Ooh.
right. That's right. It's like all of these.
It's whoever walks out of the walk-in. That's it.
Yeah.
Just lock them up.
Walk in the walk-in.
And one
walk
comes
out
out.
of the walk-in. Christopher walking.
That's perfect.
Yeah, it'd be great. It'll be like homeless people. It'll be like elderly people in the elderly homes during quarantine. It's like nobody knows how many of them died. They're just kind of like, oh, what happened to Grandpa? Like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
This is where the propaganda machine begins, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, obviously, New York doesn't need to report the elderly people that were dying because they were going to die anyway. I guess so.
They were already past their expiration date
Yeah,
in some cases.
yeah. I mean, they were probably dead already.
Most
But I
likely.
mean, to all of our listeners, if you lost somebody out there, I mean, we're real sorry. We don't mean to make jokes, but
That's right.
what this podcast is
Unless your grandma was a Karen, in that case, I'm glad she's dead.
no, they got to sign her up to the fight.
No,
we need
if,
more
if,
fighters.
If they're in a retirement home, they're obviously we're not gonna back that horse. That's the horse we take around behind the fucking woodshed and we shoot her. We're not gonna have a bunch of elderly Karens fight because it's just like that's not fun to watch. They need to be like slightly obese with the short hair. They need to be peak.
we need
Karens.
the ponies. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're going to
Yeah.
gonna bet on the ponies.
Yeah,
I got you.
We don't need the elderly horses that are already going to the Karens that are already going to the glue factory. We need to
Talking
go.
about the peak. Yeah,
Yeah, we're talking about
the
peak
Mike
Karen.
Tyson.
I
Of
don't mind a
Karens.
show fight though.
Yeah, like women
warm-up.
between the ages of like 37 and 55.
Yeah.
Is that how when they reach their peak?
I
Or
think
do they reach
I
their
think
peak
that's when
earlier?
they blossom.
That's when the entitlement really sets in.
Yeah, obviously they're not really like when they're in their late 30s and then into their 50s. That's like when they get the shorter haircuts and they get like
Because that's when they've given up their hopes and dreams and married some guy with a lot of money or something like that.
probably not. The reason why they're upset is because they hate their lives
Oh,
and they've lost control.
Men can be Karens too.
oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I call the male Karen. I think Chad's or like the
Yeah,
Pretty
Chad's a
much,
solid
yeah.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, because I had a guy. I've had like really broy dudes like come in and like, what do you mean we can't bring our own beer in here? What? Like, my dad's gonna fucking sue you. Like that is the equivalent.
I'm
to
friends
a
with
Karen.
the owner.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did the owner thing, and
Yeah.
that's
a
100%
Karen.
of that. Yeah, that's a male Karen right there.
Yeah, but I feel. I mean, yeah, we can call them Chads, or we can just call them Karens.
Craigs?
I think it's also really funny and offensive if you call guys Karens.
What's the
I think
opposite?
that's hilarious.
Yeah.
I think it's better if we just
Yeah.
call him Karen.
Yeah,
Because like Chad, it gives him that like he went to a frat house, he had a good school or whatever that his
Might
dad
take it
paid
the wrong
for.
way.
Yeah, like a power move, but you give him a
like
Karen
I'm not
nickname.
saying that you're.
We're not going to call Karens, female Karens, bitches, but we can call a male Karen a bitch, right?
We can call them
Yeah.
all bitches.
Are we not allowed
Yeah.
to say? Are we allowed to
No,
say bitch anymore?
there are people that say that you can't
Yeah.
call Karens Karens.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh.
yeah, like like you could be a fucking.
are what
Karen.
you are.
Yeah, it's like Anakin. He was fucking Darth Vader before he was Darth Vader. It's fucking. He was always
all
destined.
bad.
he
We
was
saw it
always
from the beginning.
Destined to be.
They said in the beginning his metachlorian count was too high, wasn't trainable.
Yeah,
What the fuck are you talking about, James?
I'm talking about the real Star Wars.
the real one.
You know
Which
what,
one?
James? This is why you're unemployed, bro. I mean, you're
it's-
watching
it's
too
not
many
because-
fucking cartoons
It's not.
and shit.
It's
dude.
not because of a.
Hey,
you gotta get
global
fucking
pandemic.
Mandalorian.
Mandalorian was great, and I love that show.
I think it's sexist. Why has it got to be Mandalorian?
I don't know. That's the name of the people.
Should be called Human DeLorean.
That sounds super dumb. You ever watch Community?
Occasionally, yeah.
Yeah, they were
Back
so
when I was
afraid
young.
of having a male or female mascot, they made their mascot the human. And it's hilarious because it's so dumb.
That's offensive to people who don't identify as human.
What, the random animals?
Zuckerberg.
No, that's true. Elon
Zuckerberg
Musk, is he a
definitely
hybrid?
not a human.
Yeah,
Is Elon a hybrid if Zuckerberg's a full non?
I like Elon.
I think Elon Musk may have already figured out how to alter his DNA like
I know.
25 years ago. And he's
Elon
some
is
kinda-
like a really cool guy
superhuman.
that is like he kind of portrays what he thinks, what aliens think people
Yeah.
act like. Zuckerberg doesn't even fucking. He just doesn't care.
He doesn't, I don't
He's
think he
just like
understands humans.
water.
He made a
He's
computer thing that
yeah,
humans liked.
He's a robot.
Yeah.
Or maybe he does understand people, and that's why he was acting so robotic in front of camera, because he was just like,
Maybe he's
it's
camera
better
shy.
for me to be panned for being robotic than it is for me to be panned on what I actually believe. You know? Does that make any sense?
I hate you.
All right, I'm just gonna shut the fuck up and drink this whiskey and start slurring the microphone.
Yeah, it just sounded like you were just like putting like a nice little spin on his defense. Like, yeah, I think I'm not attacking.
I'm not a. I mean, I
I'm
don't know.
not-
if I'm not a fan of the guy. I'm
I'm
not
not
trying to back him
not a
up. or
fan.
anything.
I don't-
I don't
he
give a
doesn't
shit
affect
about
my
Facebook.
life.
I think it sucks.
I don't like. I use Facebook,
Yeah,
but
you gotta
not
talk
for
to
the
grandma.
reason. Not the reason. Like
You ever see
anybody
the
else.
group? There's a group on Facebook that I find hilarious. It's
The boomer
a
one.
group where we pretend to be baby boomers.
Yeah. It's really
And it's
good.
pretty much just every it's just satire of every actual like real Facebook post.
Yeah, I mean, when I want to get close to my grandma, all I do is watch Fox News for 45 minutes, and then call her landline, and then talk to her about all the terrible things that are happening in the world according to Fox News, and that's how we bond.
That's solid.
Yeah, when James wants to get close to his grandma, he just like walks
He
to her
digs
grave.
a hole.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say I just have to dig really deep.
Yeah, we're only 6 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A lot more digging than I want to.
emotionally deep, maybe.
That's
Maybe you
probably
gotta
true.
dig because you've been hurt so many times.
You just needed closure, so you had to.
Yeah.
And the slurring begins. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but obviously Karens are rampant in bars. It's disgusting, and it's like just the other day, the woman in Central Park who had her dog without a leash, and this like guy who was in Central Park, he was like a bird. He was a birder. He was just like there in the ramble looking at birds, which is like cool, like live your life, and. He asked this woman to put her dog on a leash, and she started yelling at him and like said she was going to call the cops. Well, she did call the cops and said that this African American man was threatening me. And it's
The way that she said it, though, kind of bothered me.
it bothered
Yeah.
It bothered. I mean,
Bothered a lot of
it
people,
bothered
obviously.
everybody, obviously.
They pulled up her fucking, what was
I mean,
it?
it's just like the guy. I mean,
LinkedIn?
okay. I mean, to be honest, it's like the guy is being a little bit of a fucking tool for being like, hey, like, who gives a shit if her dog's off the leash? I mean,
Maybe he
to
had a
be
bad
honest,
experience
if
with
he's-
dogs, though.
If the dog is
Yeah.
actually like he said, he was worried about them like eating the dog, like eating the fucking flowers or some shit. And it's just like, oh, like I want to see the bird, or like the dog chases the birds or something.
I mean, but I sympathize with him, though, because I had a friend from back home who she was attacked by a dog when she was like 4 years old.
Did she deserve it?
I don't know. I didn't know her when she was
Did
4.
you see the size of that dog?
Yeah, it was not.
He was a grown ass man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He was a grown ass man. He's got nothing to be afraid of with that fucking
that's
dog.
right. I'm not afraid of dogs.
It's not
Why
a
are you-
German Shepherd.
Even if it was, it's like I don't understand why people are so fucking afraid of dogs or being like. If a dog comes at me,
The guy, he wasn't afraid of dogs because he had dog treats
he was
on him, allegedly.
he was afraid of the Karen. Maybe he
He
should have
was
brought some
afraid of-
Karen.
Yeah, but then he
some
also should
Karen
have started
treats.
videotaping
What are
her
Karen
and being a
treats?
little fucking rat.
Little
Are they ma- are they-
airplane bottles of Chardonnay
Oh, I thought they were the manager's
or
number.
Moscato or
Like
white
this-
Zinfandel.
It's like not trying to defend her at all. I
Some
think she deserves everything that she got because she was legit being racist.
She
Yeah.
needs.
But the guy was being a little fucking rat too. And
Yeah.
there's too much of that shit going on right now. People got to
Yeah.
stick together. They don't
Well,
got to.
everybody has their fucking phone out no matter what happens, and it's like obviously
We're cussing a lot again, guys. We got to rein it
who
in.
cares?
Nah.
This is a passionate subject.
It's
Yeah,
a
I know.
pandemic.
Like
But
I'm,
we have like a handful of listeners, and they tell us that we cuss too much.
no, I don't.
We should
they?
we got to
I
pander
didn't
to
know
the
that.
audience.
Yeah,
Oh, I cuss a lot, but I mean,
Yeah.
New York.
yeah. I mean, well,
That is yeah. If you're from the greater New York area, you say fuck every 3 words.
Dude, when I went to college in Georgia, that was the first thing I was called out on because I was in the South and they don't cuss down there, and it was just
what the
like
fuck is
one
going
of,
on here, guys?
It was just one of the most hilarious things because I didn't really notice it.
Our co-host has left the building.
Brian went to find a Karen. He had a he's got to get his first fighter.
Close the door, asshole.
But yeah, I mean, like
Jesus
it's
Christ, this is a fucking low rent podcast. We're
the
all a bunch
studio.
of pieces of shit. This studio sucks. We got to
I
get the
like
hell out of
studio.
here.
What? No, I like the studio.
Yeah,
I mean, we could go back to the old studio.
we could go back to the old studio.
Yeah, we've upgraded, but we've also downgraded at the same time. If you guys didn't know.
We switched studios for the sake of convenience, and now it seems like we're regretting our decision.
Well, I think the property value went up.
What the fuck do we care about that? We don't own shit.
That's true. Not even this podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, we own
we
this.
own our IP.
We own the
Unlike some
podcast.
podcasts out
Dude.
there that have been in
We
the
own the
news.
podcast space
lately.
is what we own.
Yeah.
Right? We're calling all you motherfuckers out.
Jesus Christ, this is
All
getting really
$1.75 worth of it, it's all ours.
Yeah. I mean, everything we produce is free to you, and we are not making any money because nobody
Because nobody has a job.
Nobody. Well,
Nobody
you have a
has it.
job, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Yeah, except for you.
Why don't you get your fucking?
I'm already losing money on this podcast, dude. How much money you want me to lose on this shit?
all of it.
Jesus Christ.
You got to take risks, Jimmy.
Yeah, I am taking all the risk.
You're taking all the risk.
Yeah, I'm the one who put the capital up to start the podcast. That's called taking on risk.
I put some capital up. Don't fucking.
Yeah, you know what, Brian? I don't give a fuck what you.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't give a fuck what you
Listen.
think you did.
Listen, James. I feel like I know what James feels like all the time now because I'm just taking abuse.
Yeah. James is still just sitting in the corner. Like a little
I'm actually
fucking
trying.
Bitch.
I'm trying not to
What's up,
attack
buddy?
James.
I've
today.
just been waiting for the abuse to flow because it takes
just-
some strong willpower to.
I'm just trying not to abuse James today because he's such.
Brian got called out for it, ladies and gentlemen.
He's such a puppy dog, and it's like you can.
He's just so
you can
handsome.
you can only beat a puppy so much before, like, obviously you need to get a new puppy.
I just keep showing showing up to the
But
podcast.
obviously, you can't like take that puppy out. Definitely can't take it off a leash and the ramble and start biting the shit out of people.
no.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So
Then we'll end up getting fired via posts on the internet.
yeah,
and
she
shit.
lost her dog and she got fired. Like, come on.
Well, at least
Well,
she's
she was
still getting
choking
an
it.
extra $600 a week on unemployment.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Well, I don't know if she can get unemployment. Who knows?
Why wouldn't you be able to? She got fired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you quit, you don't get unemployment.
Yeah.
Right, but I thought there was only certain things that you could, like, if you get fired for certain things, you can't collect unemployment.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I don't know.
I thought if they fire you, they got to cover you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you like murder somebody and then you get fired for murder,
I think they just seize your shit.
and then like, can you collect unemployment while you're in jail?
Oh, no.
No, that's completely different.
Well, I'm
But
saying,
she didn't commit a crime.
Who?
This chick.
Karen?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, she didn't commit a crime. She's just racist.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
That's right.
She over exaggerated her quote unquote freedom of speech.
Well, technically, no. There is no exaggeration of freedom of speech. She can say whatever the fuck she wants. But she's got to deal with the consequences of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's
Just,
true.
just like Jimmy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's just say I've already, and there's not very many people who listen to this podcast, but all of them, well, I shouldn't even go into this. I'm marching into some treacherous waters.
Let's wash yourself into a trap.
The shoreline's rocky here, guys. You got to be careful.
Once you get Jimmy
Jesus.
going, he just falls right into that fucking.
I didn't even say anything bad, and people got mad. Pretty
Well,
fucking mad.
Sounds like a bunch of Karens. Sounds
Yeah.
like you got a bunch of Karens listening.
Oh, dude, if they're still listening, they're gonna be pissed off. Hopefully, they're just pissed off at you.
They can be fucking pissed off at me. I got enough women pissed off at me.
Yeah,
Assuming they're women.
yeah, they're women.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least one or two are shemale.
Yeah. Whatever, dude. We're all bar patrons.
We all tip.
We're
Yeah.
bar curious.
Yeah.
That's right.
What the fuck was that, dude?
James, you fucking cuck.
Happens with glass, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. I actually got really upset at James because he was posting political bullshit on Facebook the other day.
Yeah, Brian doesn't like my political bullshit.
I don't like anybody's political bullshit.
Wait a second. James posted political bullshit on Facebook?
Yeah, I did.
How old
Yeah.
are you, James?
Yeah, obviously.
28.
Yeah, obviously a 44-year-old Karen.
Yeah, he's 56 years old.
Yeah, he's like, there's a picture of a famous, Hollywood director, and I believe what he believes. Because he's like, you know what? I'm not a crazy leftist, but I do believe in left stuff, and these are my beliefs. And then there was like 15 comments.
And there was a picture of Roman Polanski.
Yeah. Roman Polanski screaming at his pregnant wife. Yeah, I mean,
I'm just trying to tell the people what they already should know.
yeah, obviously James is just playing to his base,
Everyone's got to have a base.
Yeah.
Brian,
free
I don't
base.
know if you have
This
one.
is our base, guys. This is our propaganda machine, and we're gonna be pretty middle of the road here. I feel like we're gonna balance each other out as long as James doesn't just
start talking about
as long as he
fucking,
speaks his mind like he likes to do on Facebook.
Yeah, but not here.
He likes to
obviously.
tell his repost so his grandma and grandpa can fucking.
Oh no, well,
Like
they're
shit.
all. My whole family's totally against everything I say. They're huge Trump supporters and everything.
Well,
Maybe this is another problem with you here.
I actually
You're just
left
trying to
the
rebel
first-
against what you actually are.
The first time my dad
James, you were
saw
talking
me,
about Star Wars earlier. I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
you
I
should
know.
just go back to the dark side.
Yeah, no wonder. No
We're
wonder.
gonna start calling James Anakin Skywalker.
no, the first time my dad
No
actually
wonder.
found out.
No wonder your dad left. I mean, this is. Just,
Yeah, well, he left a long time ago, so it's fine.
Were you a Trump supporter then?
No.
I mean, Home Alone. He was in Home Alone, dude.
Yeah, I know.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
there's no Ronald Reagan.
I always find it funny the first time that,
That is 100% true.
the first time my dad actually found out my political views is because I was put on Tucker Carlson, and I was answering one of their questions.
Were you masturbating to Tucker?
No, God, no, they were doing.
you were
some-
Tucker Carlson?
Yeah.
No, they were
Were
interviewing.
you tucking your Carlson?
I was definitely tuckling.
Tuckling. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the tequila there.
He was
He's tucking his Carlson
I
right
was,
now.
I was tuckling the Carlson ling. Jesus,
Jesus.
I need to get
Turn
this.
that upside down or something.
yeah,
Is that
this
glass on
coaster
the other
is-
side. Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck. Jesus.
No, it.
Studio sucks.
Sorry, James was tuckling. And he had,
Yeah, he had a quick tuckle in before I.
That was his sack that hit the table.
It was funny because I didn't actually know that was on Tucker Carlson.
Sorry.
It was an interview on the street over socialist ideas. It was like after like AOC got elected for the district that I live in Astoria, and they were just like asking like basic like socialist questions, like, you know, do you want paid for healthcare and paid for college? And I was like,
I made a mistake. bringing
Yeah,
up
I'm for it.
politics.
Jesus Christ.
But then I got a text from my dad. It was like, "Hey, I just saw you on the national news on Tucker Carlson."
You were on Tucker Carlson?
Yeah, I could pull it up on
Oh.
YouTube. It's on YouTube. It was
Oh,
on the
you were
national.
on Fox News?
Yeah.
I was
All
on
right,
Fox
you're all
News.
right.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
but he was just like,
We need to find that. We're gonna post it. Keep an eye out on our social media.
I have the
pages
YouTube
here,
video.
ladies
I can
and
show
gentlemen.
you.
We're gonna post this on our channel.
yeah.
We're gonna appropriate Fox News's content for our own, so we can generate some goddamn clicks for this page.
We need them. But
If anybody out there is listening, please go click all of our shit. Just click on our faces, click on our assholes, click on our balls. I mean, who gives a shit? Just give us the clicks.
Yeah.
clicks on clicks.
Give
on
us your
clicks.
clicks.
We're in the middle of a pandemic. There's nothing better to do. Just throw a like, something.
Yes,
Just view it.
Subscribe.
Send
Yeah.
us an email at regularspod@gmail.com.
It's not like you're
and
doing anything with your fucking lives right
Yeah.
now. Okay?
When you're sitting there scrolling through Instagram or fucking TikTok or some shit like that, just throw a like. Just to throw something up there. Comment.
We're not
email.
on TikTok because we're 32 years old.
No, I'll put us on TikTok.
Oh, James.
Is James still young enough? He's below the threshold to that's allowed
No
to
one's
be
young
on-
enough.
James is literally just missing a fucking backpack. He looks like he's like on High School Musical.
I have my backpack. It's
7.
right here.
Yeah, he looks like High School Musical 7.
James, you don't have to bring the backpack up to the microphone.
Yeah.
We don't need to hear the backpack.
I was doing it for the
It's a
the
goddamn
imagery.
audio podcast, James.
Yeah, you don't need to pick
it's
up
a
your
fucking audio podcast.
Really? I thought there was a camera here. I was so confused.
Well, I mean, if there was a camera here, my pants would be right behind my ankles.
The real BOC.
Yep.
I'd be Tucker Carlson right now.
You could Tucker my Carlson.
Made that joke like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, we're drinking. Fuck you, James. Jimmy. God, I'm sick and tired of having one of you needs to get your fucking name changed.
Go with stage names. from now
Handsome
on.
James.
HJ.
HJ.
Oh my
BOC,
God,
the
he's-
Doc, and HJ.
He's giving HJs all right. It's so good. Why did I think of that? Oh man, Jesus. That's why Jimmy has a job. You know?
Yeah, I'm smarter
Yeah.
than you guys.
Yeah. I mean,
He chose the one industry that wouldn't suddenly get collapsed by the government.
I know. It's like, oh yeah. Oh, the economy collapse? Bonds, bonds, bonds.
No, that's not true.
At least we know if Jimmy
I
doesn't
can't
have a
talk about
job.
anything. No, we can't talk anything about my job on this podcast, or else I have to start giving disclosures that anything that I say cannot be taken as financial advice.
We're not giving.
These opinions are my own and not to be taken as advice.
Yeah, I don't think anybody is tuning in to us to hear our financial advice. Your financial
I
advice.
really fucking hope not.
As a person who's not in finances, all I know is that me and Brian seem all right jobless for now, although we'd like to be working. But if Jimmy loses his job,
This whole podcast,
the world is fucked.
This podcast could get a lot better or a lot worse.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm like moments away from starting my own OnlyFans and just fucking.
You're gonna show your tits?
Dude, I'm gonna start
with feet pics. I heard they pay a lot.
I'll show my schmeez, my grundle.
Dude, you
for
should
fucking
just shave
$20.
You should just
do a little
shave
tank pic.
a body part every day.
You know what I'll do? You know what I'll do? I will shave somebody's initials in my chest for money.
That might work,
And I'll
actually.
just take a photo of me not wearing a shirt with your initials. Maybe you want to. Maybe you want to like do like maybe it's your wedding anniversary and you want to get like a portrait of your wife or husband on my chest, and I'll take a photo and you can give me like at least $34, $35, and then, we could do that. This is something I need to monetize my body hair, because obviously I'm not.
Well, you have a lot of it.
You have nothing left.
Yeah, there is nothing left in my life.
The only thing that keeps coming back is the body hair.
Oh my God. Like I can't, nobody,
You could do like three, could do like three portraits a week. I mean, because it grows back so quick.
Yeah, I am like a fucking.
You could do beard designs real easy.
Yeah, I wish you could.
I just like that it just gets to a point and then it just quits.
Yeah,
it's cheaper.
I feel like, that's you.
Shaving
that's you in every relationship. Gets to a point and you just fucking quit.
That's why every woman is broken up with me.
Yeah, exactly. It's actually really, it's fucking. We've talked. It's tough being a bartender. It's easy for Jimmy because he's
got a 9 to 5.
He's got a fucking.
Because I'm a human being.
You're not a fucking.
I'm just kidding.
All right, man.
I'm just kidding.
You ride that pony.
That's right. Jimmy just looks like he's just been betrayed.
We're not going to reference any of these assholes on this podcast.
I'm not. No, yeah, I don't want.
No, that was
just because they're in the fucking news doesn't mean we got to talk about.
That was an offhanded tequila infused comment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pour yourself a scotch. Be a man.
But all right, I'm getting there. I'm almost done with the tequila.
Guys, we barely even talked about like fucking Karen culture. Like, what's going on? Like, are we?
Well, you know what it is.
It's like I don't understand why Karens need to like come and just complain all the time about things just because their lives are disgustingly fucking
stress-free.
Yeah, stress-free. That's like basically when the pandemic happened, you didn't hear shit about a lot of this bullshit that's been happening in the media for like a while. Like, all of the stuff that people complain about, vegans and fucking, oh my God, they're killing these innocent chickens and you shouldn't eat chicken because they're, look at them. They're beautiful creatures. And I'm like, no, they're delicious. And, they're great if you want to watch your figure. White meat's great for you. But like all that stuff kind of just like
as long as it's antibiotic free.
Yeah, I know.
Was that a duck?
Oh, he was just opening up some whiskey.
Yeah.
He
called me out, so I have to join the crowd.
No, James, obviously, Jimmy and I adore you. We think you're, an important part of this podcast. I also would not cry at your funeral.
I hope not.
Yeah. I don't even know Jimmy wouldn't even show up to your funeral.
If it's on a work day, there's no way I'm going.
Yeah, because he has a job. Me, I have no excuse, and I think I would just, the only reason why I would show up to your funeral is just to see, like, who else doesn't care about you? Like, I don't care. Jimmy doesn't care. I just want to see, like, obviously, like, are your parents going to show up? Your sister would probably show up, from what I understand. Like, she likes you. Yeah, but, like, I don't think, obviously, every girl who's dated you has left you, so none of them would show up.
No, I think I think my dad would think about it.
No.
But if the pandemic was not happening, then he wouldn't.
I
You know what I
think
mean?
the girls who dated you would show up just so they could post it on Instagram and be like, oh,
They'd definitely be there
I
for the
lost
likes.
somebody.
You know what it is? They'd be there for 5 minutes. They get the photo.
Well, how
Yeah.
long is your
Get one for the
how
gram.
long do you think your
Yeah.
fucking funeral is
Yeah,
gonna
what
last?
could anybody possibly say about you?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's like there's nothing.
They'd
to
have all
fucking
these
say.
handsome comments to say about me.
Oh yeah.
They would
okay.
have, no, they might show
Thank you all
up,
for
they'd
being-
show some pictures.
Yeah.
Thanks to
It'd be a 40-minute slideshow of just pictures.
Just pictures
Yeah.
of you.
me with people.
yeah. Thanks to the 3 people that are here.
Somebody photoshops you
The
with
wake
like,
would last a week.
James was a really handsome guy, and he died handsomely.
Yeah. Hey, die young, leave a pretty corpse.
I'll submit a Photoshop picture of you with Hillary Clinton and Vladimir Putin. And
Yeah.
See, that's the real funeral. Is the when that shows up. There's the bullshit that for the Graham one where everyone's like doing the slideshow, and then Jimmy and Brian have like a private one where there's like no body, no box. It's just a basement and like a broken bottle of beer.
Yeah,
And
we'd
just-
have like a moment. We'd have like a moment of silence for you on the podcast, but we would already have like a new co-host. Like you know,
I've already got
on-
3 in the back of my head.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I definitely got like 4 or 5 that could easily replace you. You know,
solid. They
and
probably do better.
yeah, but you know,
Don't sound so fucking butthurt when they say that.
seriously.
No, I just wanted to see
fuck?
what would happen to us. That.
Yeah, I mean, obviously they would be, but you know, we already fucking
You got to stick with the originals.
yeah.
Yeah, we're
You know?
locked in at this point, dude. I mean,
Yeah.
we're pot committed.
thick and thin. I mean, hopefully, you know, you'll develop a personality before you kill yourself, and we'll have to replace you. But you know,
Yeah, I don't plan on any Call Her Daddy moves.
Yeah.
I'm not trying
if
to
you
find
reference that motherfucking podcast
why are you
one
referencing
more
that?
time,
Jesus,
I'm gonna come over there and smash that fucking bottle over your head. And whoever said we're cussing so much on this podcast,
Seriously,
No,
seriously,
fuck you.
Seriously, have
Suck
any
my
of you
dick.
ever been called daddy in bed?
yes,
Yeah.
it's weird.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
a bit weird.
I haven't, because they're usually no, that's no, but like no, I haven't either, and it's weird as shit, you know, like that. I don't know. Let's move on. Back to talking about HJs.
No, it was Karen, you dumb
A
fuck.
lot of that going on in
Okay.
quarantine.
Yeah. Maybe if Karens got their, you know, beans flicked more often, they would, you know, maybe if they just had lower standards, they have such high standards when they go into a restaurant. Maybe if they had lower standards, if they had higher standards in their personal lives, then they wouldn't be like just disgusting, awful, malevolent people.
Restaurant
Yeah.
patrons, they would be.
Yeah, they would just be like, you know what? I need to be better. I'm going to start mall walking because I feel like that's what they do. They mall walk.
There's a simple plan. Like I don't understand why
What's mall
like
walking?
these women.
Like walking in the mall?
Yeah, so in certain places outside of the tri-state area, there are these malls, and like women show up with their baby carriages, and they just fucking walk the length of the mall. There's like one of the biggest malls.
Why don't they
in the
just
country.
do that in home?
oh,
Like
in
at home?
Minneapolis.
Why don't they just like?
No, that's burned to the ground now.
Oh no, I went. Well, yeah, it might be burned to the ground. I actually went there before it was burned to the ground.
Yeah, I'm from the DC area, and we have this like Tyson's Corner is a fucking huge mall, and like they literally like they show up and like just like push their fucking baby carriages around and like just do these long like walks.
How is that any different from what the like 30-something mothers who don't work in Hoboken do? They're just doing it outside.
Yeah, but what happens when it gets cold?
They still do it.
I don't know. I don't pay attention. You know, I don't walk around those
They
areas.
put on a fucking jacket.
Like if I see that haircut, I walk away. So
Yeah,
I'm not trying to watch.
yeah. I wish we could like just mace those people. You know,
I guess
I wish we could like
if you have
I
a
don't
reason
know.
to, you could.
create a fight club for fucking Karens, and we could
Yeah.
just. I wish, if it were legal to just like abduct people.
Adopt Karens.
Yeah, just like collect all the Karens and then just like put them, you know, in a.
Imagine that they actually like determine that calling people Karens is like,
Bigoted?
yeah,
Yeah.
like 6 months from now, and
God, I
now
hope that
we have
never
this
happens.
podcast out there for 6 months. Just we say it
we could be-
1,000 times.
No, we have
No,
like
we're-
a pre.
we're grandfathered in, you know?
Like grandfather law.
Yeah. Like, you know, we're allowed to.
That's why we're talking about it now.
Yeah.
yeah, we're trying to get all of our Karens out.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
in case anybody was wondering.
We're trying to build a wall around Karen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Today's date is 5/15.
That would be a hilarious community
1998.
if you put all the Karens in like one cul-de-sac
Yeah.
Yeah.
and just let it go.
It'll be like The Sims.
well, it would be
and they
like
just-
our Fight Club.
It would be
idea.
our fight club, but no one would pay for it, so we need the fight club to go.
So I think we got to start moving on that. We should call Joe Rogan and see how we can get this underground. Should it be an underground Fight Club, or should we like?
You know what'd be cool is if
It
we
should
got
start
some.
as an underground.
Start underground. I
Yeah.
think
But
it'll
we
add
need
some
to-
grittiness to it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it'll be like the
Get some
kumite.
street cred.
Yeah.
It'll be like the kumite, but the karate.
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 Oh.
Yeah.
Karente.
Karate.
Ah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It's going full Karen style.
we're gonna have a Fight Club Karens, and we're gonna have Karen rap battles, and
Also, we immediately put for betting on sports with that. Just immediately dive in.
underground sports book. We're gonna have an old school,
Yeah,
like,
it'll be like cockfighting.
Something
It'll be
straight
great.
out of
it's
Peaky
gonna-
Blinders.
something straight out of the Bronx Tale.
Yeah, we'll get
Yeah.
like Michael Vick because you know he has experience with animals fighting each other.
Yeah.
And we'll, and we'll have them
Holy
like
shit!
yeah, and then we'll just have Karen's fucking duel, fight to the
Mikey, we throwing you back in the ring.
Yeah, and they'll just be complaining the whole time.
We're gonna put spurs on their ankles
Those
like
be
they do
complaining.
in San Juan with the chickens.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you can't do that. Get off my hair. I just got this hair done, and I'm like, we're just like fucking fight, bitches. Like, come on.
I'm gonna have to ask Michael Vick for his blueprints to his house, so I know how to keep the Karens like well secluded.
Yeah,
We're gonna have to get that fight started by just like telling them that the other one is the manager,
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Everyone's a manager.
yeah.
Yeah.
Every single one.
the referees.
Like I'm gonna start.
We're
I'm
not
gonna.
gonna have referees. We're gonna have managers.
No, yeah, they're gonna have managers.
or we should have like managers like they had in WWF, like what was the guy, the Undertaker's manager? What the hell was his name? Paul Bearer.
Yeah,
You remember that?
I
Yeah.
do. Yeah,
and you have that,
and
and
what
then
was the guy who was the manager for the $1 Million Man?
and each fighter doesn't. They don't have
God.
coaches. They have supervisors. You have to go to corporate to talk to the fighters.
Oh yeah.
yeah. I mean, well, we could talk to the fighters whenever you want. Because
No,
it'll
but
be,
because we own it. I'm talking about the Karens.
Yeah.
If they want to start beef, they have to talk to the
yeah,
supervisors.
can we?
They have
Yeah,
to go to
is there a
corporate.
way to?
No, but they're in the walk-in box fighting.
But
Yeah, I know.
I just want to know if there's a way that we could just like. There's got to be like a way to like seek them out. You know, like
Yep.
or like, do you farm raise Karens? Like
No, we
like,
just
can you,
tell them
when you
there's
look at a
free brunch.
Yeah, but like when you
Yeah.
look at a child, like a little girl, like do you like say like that's a fucking Karen? Like that girl is a Karen.
Depends on.
No, we're just gonna start something on social media, probably on Facebook because it sucks,
Yeah.
and we're gonna.
Do we have
that's-
do we have guy Karens fight
Yeah, we-
too?
Oh, of course.
Oh,
That's the
yeah.
bloody ones.
It'll be like
Actually,
they're like-
no.
They're
I
like,
have a
my
question.
dad's a lawyer.
No. See, that's the funny thing. Have you ever watched MMA fights?
yeah, it'll be
The-
like
the-
Cyborg
the
Cyborg
the-
versus
Bro,
Ronda Rousey.
Bro.
No, but seriously, I really think that the women Karen ones are going to be the bloodier ones. Because if you ever watch the MMA fights,
Yeah, 'cause
the men
they're
fights,
vicious.
they're very fucking technical. They're very like standoffish for a little while, and then people go in for the kill. You know what I mean? But the women fights,
None
they
of these
go at
people are
it.
going to be trained fighters.
Yeah.
No, I know. But what I'm saying is the women fighters, like they always, like anytime they
I
go
think
at it,
fighter is
like
the
Michael
bottom
Vick's
line there,
dogs,
though.
they just fucking go right in bloody as fuck.
No. Well, I mean, yeah, no.
That's,
they get,
that's because like women, you know,
but they're all
have
still
periods.
fighters.
Yeah,
It's a lot more blood there.
yeah.
But like I feel like the guy Karens are going to be very, you know, I don't know. They're
I
gonna,
feel like the
feel like
first,
those-
the
out of the
first round.
gate. I feel like out of the gate they're going to be like a lot. There's going to be a lot of like peacocking. And
Yeah,
there's
it's going to be
a lot
what college
it's
did
gonna
I
be like
go
a
to?
featherweight or a lightweight match. It's gonna be like a lot of fancy bullshit, but
Yeah.
nobody's got real knockout
They're
power.
like, I saw this on YouTube,
Yeah.
and they, you know,
I saw this on YouTube. I went to fucking Princeton.
I played
My
lacrosse.
dad is the executive at Black Rock. And then all of a sudden, round 2, it gets heated.
Yeah. And then they just
Maybe we should serve him beers like for each round. Or shots.
No.
I don't know. Anybody, so basically if when the bars reopen and then anybody asks like what your cheapest beer is, you just bludgeon them and then drag them to the basement and prepare them to fight.
I want to make one rule for this new sport we developed.
If somebody
At
says
no
the beer
point
is
in time, at no point in time, unlike many of the major sports that are going on, do we cut off the sale of beers. I'm sick and tired of the 7th inning, the halftime being the cutoff for beers.
Well,
for the
that's where
audience.
we're going to make the money. Like, you know, it's like, are we going to sell tickets or are we going to like make money on the back end through beers? You know, obviously initially you want to kind of get people to come in to watch the fight and then you make money by selling them, you know,
tons of alcohol.
Yeah.
We're gonna have these fights in a basement in Long Island City, guys.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it's
There's a lot of vacant basements there.
Yeah. Well, what's that island where they put all the COVID bodies?
Huh?
They don't put them on an island.
No, there was that island where they buried all like the unnamed, like the people who died who were. There's a video of fucking them, like a mass grave where they put here in New York, where they bury
I thought
fucking.
they just did that in the parks.
Potter's Field?
That's it. I think.
Where the fuck is that?
Is that on an island?
I think it's on an island, and
I'm
they.
gonna hit up Google.
I thought that was like in Queens.
I
Was
don't
it
know.
Staten Island?
I don't know, but like we could just have the fight out there, and then we just like we just bury him right here.
I mean,
I thought that
maybe.
was, maybe I'm thinking of the Woodlawn Cemetery or something. I don't fucking know.
They're not gonna. Karens don't go to cemeteries.
They don't grieve.
Yeah, cemeteries are for upstanding people. You know.
Oh, there is an island. Well, Potter's Field
They only
Cemetery
have
is
one
like
emotion,
way
and
out
that's
there.
offended.
Yeah, yeah. Anybody who gets offended, they're fucking done.
Yo, you're
coming
the
for
bonus
ya.
round. You're going right in the ring.
Yeah, yeah.
So
There's a
is
third
it
party.
going to be offense meets defense? Because there's
That's up to the Karen.
We're gonna have to figure
No,
out.
I think
are
it's gonna
we
be
gonna have to
offense
match up our
versus offense.
Karens? Like, are we gonna have to see this is a defensive Karen, so we're gonna have to put an offensive Karen?
I think
in
we're
there.
gonna have to feel it out. I think when people,
We're gonna have to become fight promoters.
I think we have to instigate the fights like they do at MMA, where you just have all the Karens lined up,
yeah,
and they got to pick the fighter.
Yeah, I think one of us should
Is
serve
that how
them,
they do it?
Serve them like
Kind of. Like they have
When
people
the hell
challenge.
they do that?
They do like challenge fights.
no, but I think
Oh,
we
you're
should.
talking about the Ultimate Fighter.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
I think we should just like give them the same service as we give everybody, and that will upset them because they want to act like they're fucking princesses. You know, They're like, you need to treat me better because you know
I deserve it.
I raised 3 children and I'm special.
You don't know what suffering is.
Yeah.
I have 3 children.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
I've talked to you for 45 minutes. I
Yeah.
know what suffering is.
yeah. It's a vagina, not a clown car, Karen. Get the fuck over yourself.
Exactly.
You know, if you're sick,
Is it because it's a clown car that they're carrying? Well, no, it's not. I'm not going to even open up that can of worms. But do you feel like more often than not, it's because it's not a clown car?
well, I'm saying like you shouldn't just complain about having children if you have fucking several children. You
Yeah.
just like that's what happens.
You make decisions.
There's a lot
people.
of time between the start and the finish. And then when you have multiple,
I don't know about after quarantine. It's.
I bet there's going to be a
I think
lot of
there's gonna-
Karen Juniors.
Yeah, I feel like there's going to be just.
I
a little
hope
bit.
Karen's comment on this fucking recording. I cannot wait to build that roster.
Bring it on.
We're ready to go.
Listen,
Yeah.
like and subscribe. Whatever
Yeah.
you do. I mean, give us
Yeah.
a thumbs down if you want to.
Yeah,
Just,
if there's a Karen,
yeah.
if there
let
are a
us know
couple
what you
Karens
think.
out there, if you're
Down it into oblivion.
if
I'm
you're a
ready.
hot Karen,
just subscribe because we're going to say some shit next week. Tim.
I'd love
We're
to
coming
fucking
for you.
see. I'd love to see a fucking hot Karen. I haven't met one yet, but
Is it? Yeah, I don't know
we're
if I've
getting
seen a
some,
hot Karen.
Tricky waters here, guys. We gotta chill.
I'm trying to-
Yeah.
I'm trying to build
should-
the
maybe
fighter
should
pool.
Read some Yelp reviews.
yeah. So basically, guys, instead of having a last call, since we are currently unemployed and there's no last call because we're just drinking. I drink until fucking 5 a.m. every night. because that's the only way I can go to sleep.
All right, Karen.
We got. Listen, I'm not complaining about it. I think it
sounds
great.
like it.
I'm not.
Sounds like it.
Listen, you can go. You get fucked. Oh wait, you can't. Because it's
sure I can.
No, you can't. Maybe your fucking left hand. So we wanted to have a new segment called Ask.
If anybody
Karen.
who was listening didn't like that last comment, I'm sorry.
Jimmy, get the fuck over yourself. All right, we don't apologize on this fucking podcast.
Doc, what are you doing?
All right.
I just don't need any more emails.
No, you can get fucking emails. Email Jimmy immediately. If Jimmy
Email
treated
regularspod
you, if Jimmy,
at gmail.com.
if Jimmy treated you like garbage, email him and fucking eviscerate
and
this man. His I will tell you his email address right now. His email address is
regularspod at gmail.com. Regulars _ pod on social media.
Gassed it.
Just gaslighting.
Jesus. Guys, you're trying to dox me.
Listen, I'm not going to say where you
You guys
live.
are a bunch of Karens. What?
Yeah, we won't give up your address.
So you guys are
He does live in Manhattan.
navigating some tricky waters right now. I mean,
You got 12 million
seem a
people
little
to narrow it
hypocritical
down.
right now.
All right. Well, we have a new segment called Ask Karen. Is that what we're calling it?
Ask Karen. I
we're
like
just
Ask
gonna
Karen.
we're gonna read some
Ask
of our
Karen.
favorite Yelp reviews
So
right now.
we're gonna read some Yelp reviews that we found that are just like, this is classic Karen bullshit. Okay. And I don't know who wants to.
I got a good one to
Okay.
start.
All right, Jimmy. Fucking
Knock it out.
Let it go. Let it rip.
All right, this one is straight out of New York, and it is from.
Don't say it. We don't need to say the names or fucking.
Well,
where
you
it's
could say first names.
What do you mean? Just read
It's
it.
probably better not to say
Yeah.
who it's from. All right, so it's saying, all right, we're going to start off by saying, if I could give fewer than 1 star, I would. My friends and I came here to see SVD. I don't know what that is, but it seems like by the rest of the posts, it's a DJ. He was great. The venue, people, and atmosphere were terrible. If you like a sweaty sausage fest with a bunch of Ed Hardy Affliction t-shirt wearing bridge and tunnel people, then you'll love this place. It's ridiculously crowded, no space to move. Drinks are small and overpriced for their size. I'd rather swim in the Hudson and pee on myself than go to this place. Drinking New York City gutter water sounds better than going to this place. Literally anything else not having to do with this place sounds better than going there. Smearing my face with a homeless person's ass while he poops in my mouth sounds like paradise compared to going to this place. We've been to plenty of nice clubs and a bunch of great venues and had a bunch of great times, and this was by far the worst. I literally cannot express how awful this place is.
It sounds
If
like
I were a billionaire, I would buy this place and knock it down brick by brick.
sounds like you did a pretty decent job. That's a good Karen.
That dude needs to be invited on the podcast.
This guy, okay, so first of all, really, he's like, have you been to some great places? And it's like, oh, you went to a fancy nightclub and you had to spend a lot of money.
And it was packed. Oh no.
And you went to go see a famous DJ who has 3 initials.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was fucking packed. Oh my god.
Oh
I'm
my
not
God.
surprised there wasn't 3 people
I'm
inside.
sure that this place was terrible.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that they had a lot of people there. I'm surprised that you didn't have to wait online. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, I wonder if he actually
But
ate a homeless guy's ass and had him shit in his
yeah,
mouth.
I mean,
Yeah.
He said he would rather do that. I wanna fucking see.
I think
let's
I
get
think
down
you
to
need
brass
to speak
tacks.
from experience.
I
when
think
you
we
say
need to get
something
down to
like
brass
that.
tacks. I've actually, I saw a dude shit in a subway once. A homeless dude shit in a subway. I did not want
didn't
that
wanna eat it.
anywhere
No.
near my mouth.
I didn't even want to be in
Yeah.
the same subway
Yeah,
car.
I would not toss that fucking salad.
I almost got off the train. The
Yeah.
whole train. Like,
Yeah.
just get off.
Yeah.
Like, it's that bad.
Oh, you got off, all right.
Yeah.
Brian, you've been to California, right?
I have.
You've been to California?
No, I've never been to the West Coast.
Well, it's for the best. They don't need.
You ever be,
They don't need any more fucking HJs out there.
They got
You're
enough.
walking around on Venice Beach. I mean, it's like smells like the inside of a homeless guy's asshole.
You've smelled the inside of a homeless guy's asshole?
Well, I am assuming that their shit smells like the inside of their assholes because their shit is everywhere.
I do commend that dude for actually referencing the bridge and tunnel, because the bridge and tunnel crowd, it gets bad.
And you better watch your fucking mouth. I'm from New Jersey, and you're from Long Island, so
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I'm
We're talking
from,
about our people.
I'm from way out.
Yeah, he's from money.
Oh.
HJ is from money.
No, we're so far out, we
How'd he
don't
get it?
actually make it to the tunnel.
jeez.
We get tired halfway through and just go back. We don't actually make it to the tunnel because it's fucking
So
two
you
and a
just
half hours.
drive
Obviously-
halfway and
obviously
then
you made
drive
it.
home like a bunch of fucking idiots.
No, you simpleton! You get on the fucking LIRR.
Did
get
you just call fucking the Dr. Jimmy a simpleton?
I did.
What kind of fucking highbrow bullshit? Who calls somebody a simpleton?
It's the East End in me.
That is like the fucking.
We ride the LIRR.
It sounds like you ride a fucking stagecoach, is what you ride.
It is a stagecoach
You-
filled with drunk, methed up assholes.
Listen,
That is the and
That is
there's
some-
cocaine on every seat.
I'm not here defending Jimmy because I think he's a fucking shitbag, but I'm saying that like,
And that makes me the simpleton.
yeah, I think if you're gonna call somebody
That
a
was the
simpleton,
dumbest shit I ever heard. It's just like, these are the... No, you're a simpleton. These are the kind of people that I come from.
I'm just saying.
I live way out.
Yeah, I mean, James, like
I mean, I live
you
in... I
came
grew up
from
in
money.
fucking Jersey.
I did not come
Jesus
from money.
Christ.
You literally
I came from two chefs.
no. You came from money. Your dad had money. You were his cum. You came from money.
Chef, I don't know if you've worked in a restaurant, does not own that much.
Well, I mean, obviously enough to have a 30-person fucking party in your bedroom. So fuck off.
That's because of the house we got.
Yeah, so you had a nice house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he built it himself.
Oh, so he built it
so-
himself.
Yeah.
So he was
industrious.
educated guy.
Yeah.
He knew what he was doing.
He knew
Yeah.
what he was doing, and you just want. Yeah, listen. I would love to insult you more, but I'd rather just hear your fucking.
Yeah, let me see what you got.
Where's your Karen?
Oh, I got my Karen.
Let's hear it.
All right. So this is a guy. This is definitely not from New York. Obviously, a 1-star review. Took my first date here because I really wanted it to be the last date. Unfortunately, the food came out delicious and very tasty. They were not rude to my date at all, which pissed me off because I was totally banking on that. Worst of all, they make curry pizzas. What type of establishment doesn't serve curry pizzas? Seriously, get with the times.
What the fuck is a curry pizza?
I've actually never had a
Yeah,
curry
and
pizza.
why would
Who the
you?
fuck
Why are you?
serves curry pizzas?
Why did you give it a 1-star review? Because they gave you good service.
I think because he wanted to trash this woman.
Yeah,
I
well,
think he was trying to be funny, but you just didn't hit the mark, and it's just not. You're just
No, that's why he's a Karen.
Yeah, you're just whining and complaining about
Yeah, you just wanted.
because everything was perfect, but it just wasn't what
Yeah.
you wanted.
Yeah, you went on a fucking date.
And my dude, if
with
I
a
could give
girl.
you advice, if you want to upset a woman, don't take her out to dinner to a restaurant that you think is going to be bad.
Be yourself.
No, fuck her best friend.
Why would
Yeah, amen. I'm sorry if anybody here's listening that is going to get upset about this. I'm sorry.
Why is Jimmy? We do not apologize on the fucking regulars podcast.
Listen,
Yeah.
Brian, you don't know what my emails, my DMs look like right now.
Do not take out a girl that you want to piss off to a nice dinner at a place that you think might be bad because it might surprise you and be good.
Yeah.
DM her best friend on Instagram, like her fucking booty pics and her Instagram pics, and then fuck her. And then ghost her best friend.
Yeah, or just stop fucking hanging out with a girl you don't want to fucking hang out with.
Yeah, that's also toxic mentality.
You know, like just fucking stop. I don't go on first dates because they're awkward. I go on third dates.
That doesn't seem possible.
It does.
Go on last dates.
Yeah, I go on like the dates where I get to sleep with them. Those are the dates.
Just digging the whole
Those are
deeper.
called one-night stands.
No, like I talk to them, and then, we go on third dates. Like my third date is like normal people's first dates. I don't understand why you don't get that. You're HJ. You're Handsome James. You should get that. You sleep with people on their first fucking date, on your first dates. I'm doing air quotes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's your third date,
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, because I respect women, and I don't think that they would just sleep with me on the first date.
That's the biggest lie I've ever heard in my life.
I respect women. Okay? That's what I do.
Take that comment seriously.
I do. I respect them. I respect women so much that I fucking stay away from them.
I respect them so much, I put them into my life of celibacy.
Yeah, I'm
and
like,
I
listen,
don't even look at a woman.
Well, I'm just like, you could do better, honestly. So why are you talking to me? Who hurt you? Anytime somebody's like, hey, like I like, oh, you should date my friend. She's such a good. I'm like, is she really your friend? Because if she was, why would you be introducing her to me? Like,
yeah.
I don't, like, I'm not, like, if she's really your friend, keep her away from me, because she doesn't need this kind of darkness in her life.
Maybe because he doesn't see you as a friend. He just doesn't know.
Well, they're just trying to get they're trying to get their fucking friend laid, obviously, And then sometimes it's like, oh my God, you should meet my friend. And they're like, oh, like, and they show me a picture, and I'm like, I don't want to be crass, but it's not really my type. It's like they're like, I don't know.
Single for a reason.
Yeah, I'm single for a reason is basically what I'm saying. Well, I have,
The studio sucks.
I have one.
Everything's falling apart. The floors creak when you move.
Can I tell my fucking
Hey, everybody,
story?
anybody who wants to go to the Deuce recording studio to do a podcast, fucking don't.
Can I tell my fucking Karen story now?
Go for
Are you
it.
guys
Both of
ready?
these microphones are about to fall off.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Tell your Karen story before the
Okay,
studio
my
burns to
Karen-
the ground.
It's already burned to the ground. My story is a 1-star review called Worst Bar Ever.
Nice.
It goes worst in capital letters.
Stop.
Bar
Captivated.
ever. Awful service. Watered down drinks. Bad music. Worst bartenders ever. I don't even understand how it's possible to not pour a shot correctly. Waitresses are fat and don't listen to your order. And what? That's the
It's so bitter. It's just so bitter.
waitresses are fat and don't listen to your order.
I'm sure this person's a 10. I mean,
This person's the most attractive person on.
Angelina Jolie. Or some
Yeah.
shit.
I mean, it is fucking.
Fucked.
It
I gotta
is.
take
It is
nothing.
fucking. That is the best, worst fucking Karen thing I have ever fucking seen.
God.
That is the.
This microphone stand literally came off the table, and I got to go handheld now.
I mean, mine's basically there too, so I might as well.
Yeah,
go
yours is
fucking
hanging
hit
on for dear life. Just rip that fucker out of there.
Yeah,
Studio sucks.
I know. We need a.
Piece of garbage.
Well,
Never coming here again.
never coming here again.
See you next week. Same time, same place. All
Well,
right. Well, that's it for us this week, ladies and gentlemen. We're all gonna sign off here in just a minute. Here, we're gonna wait for James. I think he went to go take a shit.
yeah, James went to go fucking take a Karen, and
I had to take out a Karen.
yeah. Thank you guys for,
thanks for
listening.
listening.
Like and subscribe on our fucking YouTube
Yeah,
page.
listen to us wherever you can find your podcast.
If you got any questions or want to be featured, just fucking hit us up and we'll try to work something out.
Like and subscribe, you plague rats.
Yeah. You fucking shitbag reprobates.
You know you have nothing to do
Yeah, there's literally nothing going on in the world right now, okay? Except for China.
except for the Regulars
fucking
podcast.
peacocking and the Regulars podcast.
Let's hope that China appropriates our podcast and uses it for their propaganda, so we can get another.
Yeah.
like,
By the
6 billion
yeah,
people.
this is we actually are sponsored by the Communist Republic of China. And I'd like to say that China is a wonderful country where nothing bad happens and the government is the best thing that ever happened.
They only tell the truth.
They only tell the truth.
Such outstanding citizens.
Oh my God. And they can make the shit out of an iPhone for sure.
Mm-hmm.
They fucking make iPhones so fucking well. I don't have an iPhone, but if I did, I would get a fucking Chinese iPhone.
They make all my clothes. It's the only reason I'm dressed. Otherwise, I'd be fucking naked in the streets and jobless.
That'll get you a date, handsome James. So
James, we're gonna get you a job at the Foxconn factory. Don't worry about it.
we're gonna get you an OnlyFans, and we're just gonna have you fucking flick your bean. And,
I'll send feet pics for days.
Yeah, oh for sure. I feel like your feet are a little janky.
Oh, they are janky.
Yeah, so I mean, we're on our feet all day.
Everyone has a fetish.
Yeah, I'll take janky feet for $1,000.
I'm just gonna do ASMR on YouTube.
That's doable. That's so doable.
So is James. He's doable.
Yeah.
Because he has low standards. Anyway,
Thanks for listening. We'll see you next week.
thank you guys. This is BOC. Got fucking the Dr. James
D.
Jimmy over here, and then we got the fucking HJ Handsome
Hey.
James. Thanks for listening.
Love it.
Peace.